Hello everybody, welcome to the channel. My name is Lindsay and this is Life with Lindsay. Today we have a post review. If you do not know what a post review is, that is when I share all of my thoughts and feelings, good, bad, ugly, the indifferent, with you guys. Please keep in mind, all opinions stated are my own, and what might be important to me might not be important to you, and vice versa. So this will be my post review for Unicorn from Lola Rose Diamonds. If you have not yet seen the unboxing for that, I will link that one up in the eye for you. If you are new here, hi, welcome. My name is Lindsay. I do mainly diamond painting and some other crafting related content, and I would love for you to like, subscribe, hit the bell, hop aboard the Hot Mess Express. Let's be friends. If you've been here before, hi, welcome. So this is a 60 by 60 round drill canvas. It has 36 colors, including one glow in the dark. And I will insert a photo. I can insert a photo here for you guys to see what it looks like with the glow in the dark drills. I gotta tell you, right off the bat, wherever these drills were sourced from, they were amazing. Those glow in the dark drills were not even charged in that photo. I literally turned off my lights at the end of the night and I was going to go downstairs and I could just see my canvas glowing from across the room. So I had to come take a picture. I feel like that's the wrong color drill. It is. One moment. Ta-da! Sorry, I noticed I laid the wrong color drill there. I'm actually going to show you guys the drills. We'll start there. And then I can go over the details of this canvas with you guys. So like I said, there are 35 colors. 36 colors. So here is the 5200 that glows. Here is your 5200 that doesn't. You can see it does have that that little like greenish hue, I guess is the right way to describe it, of a glow-in-the-dark drill. However, when it's on the canvas, you can't tell until it's actually the lights are off. I had a whole lot of this 3841, which is this right here, still remaining. I've got tons of colors left over. The drill quality was super nice. Some of these colors didn't have a whole lot on the canvas. But I will tell you one thing right off the bat. This canvas has a deceiving amount of confetti in it. If you look at the fur, which I'll bring up close in a minute here, it is checkerboarded throughout. The entire background is solid, and then the blue part is solid. But other than that, everything else had a combination or was tons of confetti. But I mean, I had a lot of leftover drills. And these are my Elizabeth Ward storage containers. I do love this system. Again, I am doing a sample kit for Maylin. I've done a couple other kits for her. I'll leave the post review for Eye of the Cat up in the eye here for you guys. But they sparkle. You're catching the overhead light there. But I had more than enough drills to complete this. I had very little trash, like very little trash. And most of this was just those teeny tiny little partial drills like that. I know it's kind of hard because there's glitter in this container that I'm using, but you can see there's really not a whole lot of trash. That focus is fantastic. And I used a variety of pens and minders throughout this. So this was a fun canvas to do. Let me move this out of the way. I hope that you guys are all well. I did this. It felt like it took a long time, but that's because I took a long time. I completed this over the span of 8 days, over 27 hours and 25 minutes. So I was able to turn this out pretty quickly. Let's do a little tour here so you guys can see the light just catching. It's beautiful. So tons of color blocking, like down here. Then you get to the body. The whole body is just checkerboarded between the white and the tan. And then you've got the really cute details. You've got the tulip down here. You've got, I'm assuming, like a daisy or something similar. The different colors in the mane. This would be a fantastic canvas to add like crystals or sparklers or extra AB drills to. Because I was doing a sample kit for Maylin, I wanted to do it exactly how it was charted. And honestly, I wouldn't change any of the rendering. It looks really cute. You can see the different colors in the hair and then the changes of the color. The flower came out really nice. This little butterfly here had almost every color from the canvas in it. There were, I think, 5 colors I didn't use and this. And then you have the glow in the dark of the white outline here. The horn, this would be really great to add some sparklers to as well. I really, really love the way this image came out. There were no issues in terms of symbol clarity. However, the X and the Y, let me grab those for you guys while I talk. The X and the Y, here's the Y, here's the X. They're very similar in color and in background. So sometimes I had to just think a little bit more before I picked it. But again, I had no trouble deciphering the two of them. This particular symbol is an equal sign. It is a dark symbol on a dark background. I didn't really have any difficulty figuring out what it was. But when I had that and I had the H, because they're both dark with like double lines, sometimes I just had to think. And yes, of course, ones go horizontal, ones go vertically. But again, not a big deal to me. It was very, very easy to figure it out. You can see I've got tons and tons of colors left over. All of these drills just sparkle. Like the orange, like this particular one was super shiny. I don't know if you guys can tell in the container. There was very little excess of adhesive off the edge around the border here. Put these down again. One thing I do love, you have a, oh man, the word's going to escape me. What's it called on the side here? The legend. Woo! That's my husband, if you guys hear him in the background. Say hi, husband. Hello. There is a legend on the bottom right and the top left. And the symbols on here are huge. This came with an inventory sheet, which also had large symbols, which was really great. And I was able to put them through my Xyron and make them for labels for my containers. I had more than enough drills. The drill quality was great. Tons of sparkle, tons of shine. I mean, you guys can see it just catching the light like that. It's just, ugh. The glow-in-the-dark aspect of this was absolutely fantastic. I had a lot of fun doing this. My daughter has already claimed it for her bedroom. It is very easy to frame because it is a 24 by 24. It would go in a 24 by 24 inch frame, if I am correct here. Yep. And I have to say, I love here on the bottom that not only does it have the thumbnail and the name and the information, but it also tells you like that it comes with special drills in this. So this one says AB drills. This one was particularly a glow in the dark. So I love that. And it is legally licensed through Shutterstock. She does get all of her licensing through Shutterstock. So that's fantastic. Fantastic. It also has here on the bottom all of the social media and the logo. So there's no question where you got it. If you guys do not know Lola Rose Diamonds, Lola Rose Diamonds is a US-based company. All of the images are licensed through Shutterstock. Maylin, who is the owner of this company, is a diamond painter herself. She is one of our community. She decided she wanted to come out with her own diamond paintings that reflected the things she wanted to see in the diamond painting world. She gives us great drills, great images, large sizes. She does have a couple that are on the smaller side, but for the most part, most of them are very large diamond paintings. This is super cutesy. I know it's not for everybody, and I know a lot of people are going to think this is super childish, but to each their own. I really like the style of this. I love how it came out. My daughter is super, super excited about this one. And, you know, it's not every day I do a diamond painting with a really cute glow-in-the-dark unicorn. I have done a couple of her canvases. I've unboxed a bunch of them. I'll throw up another one up in the eye here for you guys to see. I highly recommend, if you have not checked her out yet, to do so. Her price point is great. She is based in the U.S., so you don't have to worry about it shipping from overseas if you are based in the U.S. If you are based outside of the U.S. and it doesn't list that she ships to your country, just message her. As long as you're willing to pay the shipping and we can ship to that country, because there are restrictions, she should be able to do that for you. But overall, I really enjoyed this piece. It was fun to work on. The colors are great. The shine is great. The sticky was great. I love this. This was so sweet. And I can't wait for you guys. You've already seen it by now, and I'll probably throw it back up. But the glow-in-the-dark aspect to this was just absolutely fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. I have zero complaints about that. If you guys would like to see more close-up photos of this, I do have that posted on my Instagram. All of my information is down below. I completed this canvas for the Love Still Wins DP No Start event that I co-hosted with Knox. I did a really piss poor job of it, so if you participated this year, I apologize. Life just kind of got in the way. It is very, very hot, and just busy, you know, life. But if you've been watching along the last couple Whippin' Chats, I appreciate all of your love and support. And I think that's it. I think that's all I got for you guys. If you have any specific questions about this canvas or about Lola Rose Diamonds at all, please do not hesitate to leave them down below. I will answer them to the best of my abilities. And if I don't have an answer, I will reach out to Maylin. But that's it. I hope that you guys enjoyed this. If you'd like to see more content like this, or, you know, nothing like this at all, please make sure to give this video 2 thumbs up. 1 real life, 1 virtual. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. Come. Join the Sparkle Squad. And while you're there, hit that notification bell. Dang. I do not operate on any sort of schedule. I operate on toddler standard time, and I record when my tiny human is sleeping or sleeping. Thank you guys so much for being here, and I'll see you on my next one. Bye, guys!